So I read this article, which I found fascinating. It was called Gaslighting at Work. I don't know, I'll put it below. But my point is that gaslighting at work is real and it happens. And I've done quite a few videos about it. I've done gaslighting at work examples. I've talked about, is your boss a gaslighter? But this article was eye-opening because it didn't talk about bosses or organizations being gaslighters, but managers. Now, the role of the manager, sometimes we forget the effect it has on the employees. If a manager is gaslighting you, it immediately, by extension, you think that your boss is gaslighting you, when maybe the poor guy/girl doesn't even know that it's happening. So especially in big companies, but even in small, gaslighting could happen, and it doesn't even reflect the company itself. It doesn't even reflect the ideology of the work itself. It could just reflect that one person. So in this video, I want to talk about gaslighting at work, but specifically gaslighting managers. Unlike other videos out there on gaslighting, this is what inspired me from this article, is this video is going to talk about both from the side of the employee, but mostly from the side of the boss. And this helps both sides because you can see as an employee how gaslighting works, but even as a boss, that gaslighting could be occurring in your company without realizing. Now stick with me to the end of this video so I can show you how to deal with it effectively and hopefully make you understand that a manager that is gaslighting your employees is pretty much destroying and bringing down your entire company, no matter how much effort you've put into it. By the way, welcome to the G-Spot, aka the gaslighting spot. This is where we talk about gaslighting, the thoughts, the emotion, what it is, even how to gaslight, because I believe we have to visit the dark side every so often. My name is Olympia, and with my studies in cognitive neuroscience and art history, what I like to do, I like to dissect, in this case, that gaslighting brain of yours to see what makes you tick, but also makes you talk. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to join my private Facebook group where we talk about gaslighting, common experiences, and basically finding some common ground when it comes to that type of, or any type of emotional abuse. So let's see if your manager left the gaslight on. So one thing I read that I thought was really interesting was that organizations of all sizes spend collectively around $370 billion in leadership training. Yet still, about 30% of bosses are judged to be toxic. Now, I know this video, like I said, I've done a video on gaslighting examples at work, but this video is going to focus more on managers, but that doesn't mean your manager is also your boss, so it kind of fits in that. So what happens when you, as a boss, for example, see an employee is being gaslighted? So let's see how this gaslighting works. Now, I'm going to take it from the side of the employee, and I'm also going to take it side from the boss, because I'm talking to both of you here. Because obviously you all want the better of the company. So if you're the employee, your manager has let you take on a project. The manager has praised you on a good job, has told you that you are going to be presenting that project, or that you're going to be giving in that project, or that your manager and yourself will be included in that project. And then suddenly there's this meeting that you're not invited to, and this presentation that you put all your effort in, that you worked your ass off into preparing, is done without you. Now that is a sign, and then when you ask your manager will say, for example, oh, I told you there was a meeting, it's your fault, you're not the one that showed up. Because they will claim that they told you, when in reality, you should insist that anything that goes on, by the way, with that manager who you think is gaslighting you should be done via text, via email, something that you have some evidence. Now, as a boss, on the other side, if you see that this manager who supposedly is managing this employee doesn't actually have the employee showing up to meetings, that is a red flag that probably something is going on, and that you should be investigating that type of relationship, and you should be investigating why this employee is keep being left out. Now, some employees will actually have the guts to come and tell either HR or maybe even their boss if there are small organizations and it's possible to talk directly to your boss, that they're being gaslighted. So bosses out there, if that happens, don't brush over this, because gaslighting is a very severe type of emotional abuse. Now, as a boss, you may be thinking, okay, how would I know that my employees are being gaslighted? I am wearing a million hats. I cannot be responsible for every single employee. Well, here are a few simple signs that one of your employees may be gaslighted by their manager. One is that they never show up to meetings, and you've known that this employee is pretty punctual, because when an employee first enters the company, they will show who they truly are. And if their manager is gaslighting them slowly, then they will start showing traits that didn't really reflect them. So not showing up for meetings, for example, is one of them. The other one is that they're being denied opportunities. For example, the manager promotes other people, emphasizes other people's works, but for some reason they never mentioned that specific employee's work. So it's not that they are dismissing that person because someone else has a better presentation. Obviously, if another person is doing a better job, they deserve to be appraised. But if it looks like the manager is negating that employee's existence, it's almost that you forget that person is their manager. That's a strong sign of gaslighting. Another sign of that the manager may be gaslighting the employees is that they don't invite them to networking events. You arrange something as a company, you have dinners, you have lunches, you have events, and that employee for some reason never gets the memo. And the employee may even come to you and tell you, but I never thought I was invited to this, or I was never told this. These are very strong signs of gaslighting. Now, what you can do about it: isolate, first of all, just like any gaslighter. Isolate the manager and ask him point blank what is going on. Then take the employee and then get their side of the story, because there are always two sides of the story. Most likely, the gaslighting manager will become very, very defensive, because that's one of the traits of gaslighters. They do not like to be in the wrong. So when you actually confront them about certain things, instead of the employee, for example, who may say, but I never received it, the manager, for example, the invitation, the manager on the other side would be like, why are you questioning my work? Haven't I shown you that I'm a good manager? Haven't I? And then we'll start spewing some facts out just to make you, the boss, confused, and try and convince you that it is the employee that basically has created this whole scenario and is making these things up. Now, restructuring is a big thing in companies. So if there is a possibility, present new opportunities to your employees. Restructure them, put them under a different management team, put them into new teams, into new roles, where they can explore and examine their strengths and weaknesses, where they can feel like they're going somewhere forward. There's nothing worse for an employee to feel trapped in a position, to feel trapped in a company, and not trapped in the company's role, but trapped because their manager is treating them a certain way. Now, I've done, like I said, a lot of examples on gaslighting at work if you want to check out some of them. But the thing here that we all want to remember, and especially if you're a boss watching this, is that you don't want your employees to use your internet, like the phrase says, to search for a new job. You want to keep your employees. You want to have loyalty. You want to have a solid roots in your company, people that you can depend on. And managers that are gaslighting your employees are pretty much setting your company on fire, and it will either drive those employees away or make those employees miserable and therefore be doing a poor job. Don't forget, if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button and ring that bell for your weekly Thursday videos. And of course, share this video with anyone who needs to deal with gaslighting. And that's it, folks.